Hi and welcome to My Creative Garage episode 5. My name is Vanessa and I'm coming to you from Little Hartley, that's in the Blue Mountains in New South Wales, Australia. Today we've got a lot to talk about. I've got new acquisitions from a little shop up here in Katoomba. I've got a lot of whips. I have no finished objects, but a lot of work's in progress this week, and also we're going to be drawing the My Creative Garage, the MCG giveaway. Okay, for the last 2 weeks I've been sick, so excuse the voice at the moment, and hopefully I won't cough in between because I've had bronchitis. So I'm on the mend now, which is good, but I'm still a bit nasally, so I'll get over that soon. So I went into Katoomba. It's probably about 20 minutes from here, and there's a shop there called the Granny Square. It's a lovely little shop. It was nice and warm and cozy inside, and because it was only 5 degrees, so it's pretty cold at the moment. And when I went in there was actually a dad sitting in the window knitting away, and it was quite funny actually because his daughter's party was on and she'd started knitting a scarf, so he decided to go and sit in the front window display and knit on her scarf, and they had like a little game that they had to find where he was. So he was sitting in the window knitting away, and then this whole party of kids came along and they found him sitting there knitting in the front window, which is quite funny. Anyway, in that shop I had fun because there was 20% off, and I got all this lovely sock yarn. So yeah, I got some Manos del Uruguay. Got this lovely one which has got all the greens and greys in it. Very pretty. And it's called 8106 Botanico I should say. It's 75% superwash merino, 25% polyamide. So it's lovely, all the greys and greens in that one. The other one I got is this one here. Actually reminds me, the black and the white, the pink actually reminds me of pelicans. When you get near their sort of their beak and the black and white in their coat, and then the pink towards where their eye and beak is. It's actually called Cabaret, 8105 Cabaret. So it's another Manos del Uruguay. Now this one is 75% superwash merino and 25% polyamide. So that's that one. And then there's this lovely bright one. Lots and lots of colours in that. Lots of fluoros. You've got your pinks, greens, blues, whites, a whole rainbow of ones. And it's called Candome 9452. Again, the same merino and polyamide as the other two. So they're going to end up to some lovely socks, or maybe a shawl, but I think socks. I also bought some yarn for my husband and son to make some more socks for them. I bought some of the Chapelle. This is what I made my first pair of socks out of, the Chapelle. It's really lovely yarn. It's nice and soft. It's German if I remember rightly. Yeah. So that's Admiral Druck, and the colourway is... don't think it has a colourway on that one. It's a number. So yeah, so that's the Chapelle, so it's going to end up nicely with the pattern in it. And that one is a 75% superwash virgin wool and 25% nylon. And the other one I bought is that colour there. The same one again, but different colourway. So that's a lovely one too. Okay, so that's my little things I bought in that shop. While we're on acquisitions, I ordered these lovely yarns from Saltwater Yarns. They're in Albany, Western Australia. This is a new dyer. It's a handmade Beck. Beck is on Instagram, and she has lovely crocheted goodies on there. So if you go and have a look on Instagram, look at Handmade Beck. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I was her first order, so that's very exciting for her. So this is saltwater yarns. It is Southern Ocean, this colour. Really, really nice colour. Just the blues are beautiful. As you know, I like my blue colours. It's a merino fingering sock weight, 75% merino, 25% nylon, and it's 100 grams, 399 metres. So that's that lovely colour. So nice and soft and squishable. So that's that one. The other colour I ordered is called Rock Wool. So it's sort of got your cream colours with your speckles of, it's got lovely speckles of blue in it, lighter and darker, and they go lovely together, these two yarns. So again, that's a merino fingering sock weight, 75% merino and 25% nylon, called Rock Wool. So that's lovely. She also sent me, she sent me some minis as well. Just pick all those up. She sent me these lovely handfuls of minis to try. So some nice grey, your pinks, bright pink. Yeah, and that one's sort of a browny grey. That's really lovely too. So these will be lovely. I'll probably put these into my Cozy Memories blanket. So thanks so much for that, Beck. They're really, really nice.
Ready?
Okay, I'm going to talk about whips. One of my whips is the Fancy Feet cow, which is running at the moment. The grocery girls are running that. So here is what I've shown you before. I've done the up to here, I think. So I've now just turned the heel on it. I love the heel, so pretty on the stitching on the heel. There, really nice. So that's it there. Yeah, so basically it's a cowl with something you haven't done before in socks. So I did the Fair Isle, so I've done this Fair Isle design. This on 2.25mm needles. Actually, I think, yeah, when you do the Fair Isle part, you do a bigger needle. I think it's 2.5mm needles. The yarn I'm using is from Circus Tonic Handmade. I've got a lot of yarn from her, beautiful yarn. This grey one, they're all named after Australian birds. This one is called Grey Hawk, lovely merino, with some nylon in it as well. It's your sock yarn. The other colourway, this one here, is called Musk Lorikeet. So beautiful pinks, different shades of pink in that. So that's my one of my whips. So yeah, I've just turned the heel onto the foot part of that. My next whip I've just started, you haven't seen this one, it's the Winterlight shawl. I would have shown that I bought the yarn for it. I'll show, that's the Winterlight shawl there. I bought the yarn for my mum for Mother's Day, or birthday, one or the other, and one for me as well. So I've started mine finally, because they're actually doing a cowl with this one as well. It actually finishes on the 31st of May, so a couple of days, so hopefully I'll have time to finish it. So what I did with mine, I actually changed it up a bit. Whoops, it's hard to hold. It's getting big now. I'm actually using the gradient yarns, and I'm adding in a variegated yarn in it. So you can see it there, it's getting quite big now. So you've got up this end here is light, going up to your dark end up here. And I've used the Vivid yarns from the Sock Club. It's called Bit of Luck, the colour yarn, and it's actually got some sparkle in it as well. It's really, really pretty. So I've just put that in the mesh stitch in between, which you can see there. The mesh part here, I've put in the that colour called Bit of Luck. So yeah, so the other yarn, the gradient yarn, is from Dingo Dye Works. That's lovely. You should check out her podcast. She's got a great podcast, Peter there. She does a fabulous podcast. She's such a fun, caring kind of person, and she gets excited about everything. She's doing a lot about colour at the moment, and it's really, really fun to watch. So, and she's in the best locations around Australia. So check her out. So she got together with Atelier and they did this package. So it's the gradient yarns with the pattern, the Winterlight pattern. So yeah, I've got 2 days, so maybe, hopefully I could finish it. Just hold that up again so you can just see it a bit better. There. So yeah. Okay, so I'm knitting with my, I love my marbles and needles. This is the 3.75mm needles. It's in the white and the reds. It's really pretty when you knit with these because the light catches and you can see through them. A lot of the patterns on them remind me of like your Nemo fish, the way the swirl's going on and that. So knitting on them on those. What's pretty about this shawl is you've got your sections of, there is your broken rib, then you've got your mesh, and then you've got your basic, what's it called again, garter stitch in between. So yeah, so basically you got garter, mesh and broken rib. So, and that's on 3.75mm needles. Okay, next on I started my featherweight cardigan, which I've been dying to start. This is a yarn I showed you, I don't know if I did show you, but this is the yarn I ordered with my birthday money. It's from Circus Tonic Handmade. It's a beautiful colour. It's called turquoise parrot. So it's really pretty. It's got lots of pinks and blues, whites, yellows, yeah, lots of colours in it. So it's very, very pretty. And I've caked that up on my Swift now that I've got my Swift. So really like that. So this is where I've got so far. It's a bit hard to show. So basically it's knit from the neck down. You can see where I've broken into your shoulder part there. That's there. So it's knitting up really, really pretty. I want to add another colour into it, which I think I'll add the turquoise into it. Just turn it actually around this way because that's upside down. It's a bit hard to see at the moment because it's curling up. So that's a sock yarn weight, a fingering weight. Good. And I've got my little, I call these like little ice cream cones on top. Not cones, well, yeah, it could be cones. Or just like your strawberry ice cream it looks like on top. My needle, because I found that for my needle protectors, I found especially with the 4-ply, when I put that in my bags, it's tending to be getting caught on my yarn. So I got these at that shop yesterday at the Granny Square. So yeah, so that's going to protect them now, and they look really cute. And this is knitted on a 4mm needles. And I'll just show you the picture of the pattern. That's actually the pattern, the featherweight cardigan. A lot of people have done this. I'm actually doing it longer. The sleeves are going to be longer, and it's going to be longer in length. And I'm going to also add another colour in and have it fitted. So yeah, so it's a featherweight cardigan, and that's by Knitbot. Yeah, Hanafitic, that's right, Hanafitic Knitbot. That's what that one's by. But it's a lovely cardigan because it's knit down, and then you've got the band on here as well, and then the band down on that cuff. So yeah, it's a lovely to knit, and it's so nice and soft. But I'm thinking I might add into it like, yeah, I think I'd like a turquoise blue would be nice into it. Like that's quite nice with it actually. Check it. I've got my flamingo bag, and in there is my, guess what it is, everyone? I've been working on it for a while. Yes, it's my, well, it's relevant to what's behind there. There's a little camp giveaway. It's my campsite cardigan. So I'll show you what I'm up to in that. Out it comes. It's getting there. I need it soon because it's getting cold. Actually, it's going to be hard to show this week because it is getting big. I'll have to put some photos on Instagram for you to have a look at. Oh, actually I did put one on there. So I've actually finished the whole length. I've done the band down the bottom. This is the back. You're not going to see me for a minute because it's so big. So yeah, I've done the back. You can see all the eyelets. Of course, it's got to be all blocked. You've got down the bottom the band down here. If I turn it around, you can see the bands on the front. Don't know how that's showing up, you can't see. So here you've got your band down the front here. So I've done the band down the bottom, the band down the front. So what I've got left to do now is the sleeves, which I've started. You can see I've got one here, just started. Still got to do the other side, but it's coming along nicely, really nice and warm, fitting absolutely perfectly. So I really, really love it. It's really nice, this one. Now this is knitted on a few size needles. At the moment on the sleeve I'm on the medium size, which is the 5mm needles. That is, they're my Knit Pro needles I'm using at the moment. You've also knit on, when I did the eyelets down here, it was a 5.5mm. You started off, yeah, so it was a medium 5 needle, then it went to 5.5, then your band, and and your cuffs are all done on the 4mm needle. So there's 3 sizes used on this cardigan, but it's really warm, fits lovely, really happy with how it's turned out. Yeah, and this is knit with skein yarn, and the colour way is called, oops, here's my wall here, it's a bit of a mess. So that's the yarn there, that's a merino. It's by Skein Yarn and it's called In the Navy, the colour. So you can see Skein Yarn on Instagram and also a website. She has a beautiful Australian yarn again. So yeah, not long for this to be finished. It's probably about 5 weeks now to Maddie and I go to Melbourne, so I want to have it done by then, so I will, and hopefully I'll have some other things done to take on holidays then. I'm also, you would have seen, wearing my Icelandic jumper. This is one of my favourite knits I've ever knitted. I think I did it last year or the year before now. So I'm wearing that today because it's so cold out here. There's a bit of a wind. It's cold up in the mountains, so I'm wearing this today, which it's so warm. Yeah, done. Right, now it's time to draw the MCG giveaway. Woot woot! Giveaway time! So, and we have Maddie here to help me draw it. So, what you will win is one of my Creative Garage bags and also some yarn to match. So, I'll be in contact with the winner. They can pick what fabric they want and then I'll match the yarn to go with it. So, here we go. In you go, Maddie. And the winner is...
Oh, I got 2.
Oh, put
Put
one
them
back.
back in. Karen Ashley 12 _.
Turn around, I'll show you the winner. Up there.
I can't see.
She's going down the iPad. Okay, there you go, Karen, you have won. So I'll be in contact with you about the bag and the yarn. So yeah, exciting. Also on the news for my Creative Garage bags, I finally got the labels, but as I've been sick I haven't been able to sew them up. So I'll be busy this week doing that. So I should have them in the Etsy store on the next and on show on our next podcast. So I'm really looking forward to that. I hope you've enjoyed today's show. It's a bit short because I haven't been well and haven't had as much to show because I've been sick. But yeah, so we've come from this lovely mountains, the Blue Mountains. So I'd like to thank everyone for entering the competition. There's some beautiful work in there. If you want to have a look on the MCG giveaway hashtag, or also in my Ravelry group, you can have a look there. That's the My Creative Garage Ravelry group. Check that out there. You can see all the lovely entries in there. Some beautiful work, lots of blankets, cross stitch, lots of different things. So thanks everyone for entering. So you can find me on Instagram under Vanessa Kind. If you need to get in contact with me, that's the best place to get in contact with me. Send me a direct message there. Also, you can send me an email at vanessakind@bigpond.com. I'm also on Ravelry under My Creative Garage. And also, don't forget to subscribe to me on YouTube. That would be great. If you love my channel and like watching the show, please subscribe. So that's it for this week. So don't forget to... Oops, we nearly forgot, didn't we? Stitch, knit, and hook on.